Yo,
What's up, everybody? Huffy here, and today I'm going to talk about the song Take the Leap and explain the lyrics.
Yeah, I've been working on my big step. I've been waiting on my big step. I'm just looking for the next step.
I actually started this song pretty recently on the Lionsgate portal, 8/8/2024. Was a Lionsgate portal, if you know what that is. And then on 8/9, I actually got word that I lost my second job. I had two jobs recently, and I lost my second one. Lost them both back to back. Neither of them were my doing, you know. So it was very unfortunate, and I was down pretty bad. And I just made two other songs recently about being in such gratitude, the vibration of gratitude, because I truly felt that in my life. I was at a period where I was like just so grateful with everything. Then the Lionsgate portal hit. The next day, my life literally got switched upside down, and I had no idea what was going to happen, you know. So the world kind of felt like it caved in on me. So this song, you know, I just pulled up a beat. I said I'm really gonna envelop myself into the world of my music, because what else is there to do when the two jobs that I had, you know, that I thought I was secure with, I was getting paid good money, when they both leave at the same time, the universe has to be telling me to do something. So I pulled up a beat. This is the beat that I pulled up because my bro Rang, the producer of this beat, sent it to me, and it's just fire. It's absolute fire. So pulled it up, and instantly, take the leap, just kept playing into my head. So boom, that's how it started.
I've been on a break, yeah, written on my veins. You can tell I seen it all. Yeah, I've been thrown right through the wall. I've been in there since fall.
Yeah, so I mean, the beat starts off, you know, it's pretty happy, and then right off the bat, I start talking about what I'm feeling. And, you know, time and time again throughout life, you know, we all have these troubles. I'm a life path 8, and you know, you might be saying, well, this sounds a little woo-woo. What are you even talking about? But life path 8 is easily described as the CEO type of energy, and that doesn't mean that you're going to be one. You know, it's about working hard and achieving, you know, what is kind of a set path for you, or what you're supposed to do in this life as I see it. Your birth chart, your life path, all these things are just schematics into your truest form in this incarnation. So yeah, right off the bat, talking how I feel, and I'm feeling pretty bad at this moment, in this point in time. I'm feeling pretty bad because I was just feeling really good. And you know, the universe works in mysterious ways. You know, you're feeling extremely grateful, which is what everyone says you should be grateful. Well, when you are truly grateful with everything that is happening in your life, and then at that exact moment is when things fall apart. That's putting you to the test. That's putting you to the true test. Are you truly grateful? And so yeah, I mean, even on my face, you know, I'm 29 years young, and I feel young. But I've had people say, "How old are you?" And then I tell them, and they're like, "Jesus, you're that young?" You know, so whether it's written on my face or not, it doesn't matter to me, but that's how I felt in the time for sure. And if you looked at me, I probably looked pretty sad when I wrote this. I've been thrown right through the wall, just feeling like the world has just tossed me around. You know, I'm a rag doll, and my world is just flopping me around like the Hulk flops around Thor or whatever. I've been in there since fall. Just feels like I've been in a free fall. You know when you're falling, there's no control of anything. So I've been in there since fall. It's just, fall doesn't really mean anything in particular, even though my girlfriend's name is Autumn, so fall and autumn kind of, you know, coincide. But just feeling like I've been in a free fall for a long time.
I've been working on my big step. I've been waiting on my big step. I'm just looking for the next step. Yeah.
Working every day, working tirelessly, you know, when I want to or when I don't want to, working on my craft, growing my talents with it, growing my knowledge, gaining experience, because this world is a video game. I've said it time and time again, this world is a video game. And whenever you're doing something, you're gaining experience, just like on Sims. So the more time you put into something, the more experience and knowledge you will come out of it with. So working on a big step, I've just been working for years, literally every day for years. And I mean, that's just what it takes, so that hard work. Waiting on my big step is just, I'm working and I'm waiting at the same time. Working and putting out what I can, what I think is just the truest form of me, and what I listen to my own music more than anybody else does. So it's healing me and it's helping me just as much as it heals and helps anybody else. So I'm just working and waiting. And I'm just looking for the next step. I'm just looking for the next step. I'm just, what's the next step? Especially in the context of this song, I just lost both my jobs. So where do I go from here? I literally don't know where to go. I literally feel trapped and I feel stuck.
I'm gonna lead with love. I never wrestle with what's said, higher self above. That boy really went mad, they don't know it from. It just sounded sad, I don't listen none.
Yeah, doing what I'm doing, the people around me or the people around anybody who's doing something daring or something that takes a lot of sacrifice, because what I'm doing, maybe it doesn't come across that way to other people, but it takes a whole lot of sacrifice, because I'm sacrificing security, financials or whatever, in order to invest the time needed to get this job done, because I truly feel like I'm meant to be put in front of the world, and it's just that simple. And with the internet, you are put in front of the world, so there we go. I'm already doing it, huh? That boy really went mad, they don't know it from. I mean, I like to say that I'm already dead. I'm a dead man doing a job right now. So I feel absolutely crazy on this mission. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I feel absolutely crazy. And like Conor McGregor said, and like Vincent Van Gogh said, or whatever, you become obsessed until you go crazy. And I mean, that's just simply what has taken place, what has occurred. But that's just what has to happen. I feel like I'm put on this path. I came to the realization in 2019 that I have to make music. And it's like I was told that I have to make music. It wasn't like, it's just like the way that it was presented to me, it was, you must make music. So I feel like I'm on a mission, and it doesn't really matter what happens to me or what happens on the external world around me. I feel like I just have to get this done. Engine sounded sad, I don't listen none. It's like I did a lot of driving for my job. I did deliveries, so engine sounding sad, I don't listen none is like, not that my car is failing, it's not, but like, the idea that your engine's just about to absolutely explode, it's making crazy noises, but you just don't care, and you turn the music up extra loud and don't listen to it, and you say, who cares? That's how I'm just doing with my world around me. Engine sounded sad, I don't listen none. I'm just keeping my ears closed, and I'm keeping my head down, and I'm getting the job done.
I'm about to make some fun, universe be kicking my run, they got me down on lunch. Yeah, tired of Bible, I think I'm building up, breaking through the surface and gravel to take a leap.
Yeah, time and time again, and I'm not saying I never have fun or anything, because that's not true, and I have fun making music alone, so that's one thing I always have fun doing. But anyway, just being down a lot, and like always, like I said earlier, I'm in life path 8, so like money is my journey in this life. It's something that I just have to conquer. I have to figure out. So constantly coming from a poor family, growing up poor, and always having the idea of lack and insecurity with finances, and literally not being secure in like where you're living and stuff constantly from birth to up. It just feels constantly like I'm being beat down, or like you can get beat down from that, so I'm about to make some fun. It's just basically, even though the universe has been kicking my rump and it feels like I've been down on luck, I'm gonna just say screw it and I'm gonna just make some fun. And whether that be making music or just enjoying my life to the best I can, that's it. Tired of Babel, I think I'm building up. Obviously, you know, Tower of Babel, everyone knows Tower of Babel, so I just kind of took that idea and just, you know, I'm tired of the Babel. And by Babel, I just mean just the stuff that I feel like I'm not really, not that I'm not meant for, because you're always meant to experience what you're experiencing. But, you know, feeling like I'm needing to be somewhere new now. So like tired of Babel. It's like the Babel is just kind of the everyday stuff that, not that I hate, but just that I feel like it's time for something new. It's time for a fresh start.
If I fall, I fall. I don't give a damn if I'm caught at all. Older than a sin, I'm a free baller. Bringing order to this land for my forefathers.
You know, after you take a big old leap, you're free falling, right? You're in the air, so you're falling. And, you know, if I fall, I fall. Obviously, I'm just saying screw it. I'm just saying, you know, whatever. If I fall, if I fail, if I screw up, it's whatever. I'm pursuing this fully. Older than the sands, I'm a free baller. I am ancient. We all are ancient. You just have to become conscious of what you are and remember. It really is about remembering. And yeah, your soul, your essence, is older than any civilization, older than any earth, because you are consciousness incarnate in the 3D form. So you had to be here. The consciousness had to come first. And, you know, I feel what you see in your reality is a reflection of what's going on internally, right? When you heal yourself, you heal everything else because you are the world. So when you heal yourself, you are healing the world. Heal the world. So I'm healing these lands, and when you heal yourself, you're also healing your ancestral line, your DNA lineage. It carries a factor into your reality. Whether you want to believe that the ancestral spirits are with you or not, you can or cannot. I mean, obviously, I do. But you can't deny that your ancestors are also in your DNA. So when you're healing yourself, when you're healing your mind, and you're healing your literal DNA, because when you heal your brain, you heal your DNA. It's that simple. So you're healing your ancestral line, your lineage, breaking generational curses by healing yourself.
Getting bolder as a man, how to show my guts. No disorder ever stand. My mind's too robust. I'm on a planet with a plan. Rapping wanna be sexy, 3 and the galaxy.
Yeah, just every day, you know, I try to be better every single day. And one of the things that I want to be better at every day is being bolder every day. Because the bolder you are, the more you can accomplish. And I mean, hey, I got big dreams. I want to help as many people in the entire world that I physically possibly can. So in order to do that, I have to get pretty bold, and I have to get over any limiting beliefs that I have about being seen or about being perceived in any way, because at the end of the day, if you are acting in your truest form and you're being as genuine as possible, it really doesn't matter what anybody or how anybody perceives you, because you just have to shine your light at the end of the day. No disorder ever stands. Mine's too robust. Hey, I believe, you know, I'm not saying that mental disorders are not real, okay? I'm saying that everyone has every potential inside of their brain, because, like I've said before, you channel the entire universe in your brain. Your brain is in your third eye, your pineal gland, are antennas. That's what you're seeing. You're channeling this entire realm. So disorders, quote unquote, like ADHD, which is something that I got placed with, you know, if you want to go into the you can diagnose yourself with pretty much anything if you get down to it, because you can just look online and say, oh, and doctors can just look at you and go, oh, and therapists can just listen to you and go, oh. It doesn't matter. When you realize that all energies are contained within you, if you are the universe, that means that all universal energies are within you. Then that means you are capable of having any disorder, quote unquote, that they want you to have, or that they want to label you with. And the power of labeling is something that I am very passionate about, because all these labels that get placed on us, especially as kids too, they keep you stuck. They make you identify with whatever that is. So ADD, or whatever. I'm not trying to offend anybody either, because I'm not trying to say that you're not going through anything by going through these ailments. I'm saying that they are powerful spells, and they are spells that you don't even have to be under. And the more conscious you get of the energies within, and the more you understand yourself, then the more you understand yourself, and you don't have to be a victim to anybody who labeled you as anything, and you don't have to be a victim to yourself telling yourself these things that are keeping you limited. Don't subscribe to anything in your life that brings you down, that limits you, that makes you smaller or more limited in your experience or your capabilities. Saying you have ADD is a limitation. Attention deficit disorder. That's not true. That's not true. You can pay attention to multiple things at once. And in my case, with music or with games or with anything that I actively decide and want to do with my life or with my day or my time, I can do any one thing for hours and be completely happy and completely immersed. But the second you put me in a school setting, I have attention deficit. That's because I don't want to do it. I'm not interested. It's not me. When you start living you and you embrace you fully and what that entails within you, what do you want to do, what interests you, what drives you, what gives you life force, then do that thing, then come back to me and tell me if you have ADD, because the world around us wants us to think we have ADD and all these things. So many distractions. Our society is built on distractions everywhere. And I don't even have to list them off, because there's countless distractions, whether it be on a phone. Here I go listing them off. I don't need to list them off. The world is built, the society that we're in is built with distractions that keeps you away from yourself and your passions and your true purpose in life. Trust me on that. Like I said, you don't have to be limited to any label that has been placed on you or limitation that has been placed on you, because you are capable of anything, and you are unlimited in your potential and in your potential. I don't even know another word for it. The capacity you have of greatness, of leveling up in your own right, and whatever that means to you, leveling up in greatness. I'm not going to mean the same thing to everybody, but that is in all of us. And you just have to decide, and you have to practice those habits. I'm on a planet with a plan. I'm on a planet with a plan, really. I just feel like I'm in this world for a reason. This is how I see it. And you got to find your purpose anywhere. Your purpose is the most important thing in life, in my opinion. If you don't have any purpose, you're in limbo. And that's, if you're in limbo, I've been in limbo plenty. But that doesn't mean that that's where you're supposed, that's not where your destination is. So you always can get out of it. So I'm here with a plan, and that is to do my absolute best and the most that I can to make this world a better place. And, I'm not saying it's a terrible place, because what you see is what you believe is what you see, right? And I don't see much terrible stuff going on in my life, but I do hate, I won't say hate, but I do hate the society that's been placed around us, for sure. It gives me all the motivation I need to try to make this place a better place. No control, no slavery, no ruling class. That's not in my world. So that's what my plan is to help that out. Save C3 and the galaxy. Basically just, I want to save, hey, you know what? The universe is in your head. So saving the galaxy means that you have probably ascended into absolute Christ consciousness.
Wanna beat me, they can see. This ain't easy, not a free piece. Tower moment every minute got me weak. I'm not punching every day of the week.
Yeah, if someone looks at you or looks at me or, whatever, in my case it's me, from the song, I'm saying it from my point of view. Someone might want to be me on the outside perspective, but just because something might look gleamy on the outside doesn't mean that it's an easy route, or they've had an easy life. You never know what anybody's going through. So wishing to be anybody is not good, because you're yourself for a reason. So if you're trying to wish to be somebody else, then you're just not seeing the greater picture. You can't see. They can't see the greater picture, because you're down here in this body, this avatar body, with your soul for a reason. Tower moment every minute got me weak. I'm a punching every day of the week. Like I said, the context of the song, everything kind of feeling like it's kind of falling apart around me a little bit. It's just tower moment after tower moment. If you know what tower moment means, it's basically just a tarot card reference. The tower in the tarot card is basically upheaval and, major shifts, major change. And that's exactly what this song is really about. And amidst that major change, you just gotta lead with love, and you have to take the leap, and you gotta do what you feel is best, absolutely, regardless of what anybody or anything or even the traditional ways of society may tell you. You have to do what you gotta do. Hey, this has been Huffy, here to talk to you about the song Take the Leap, explain the lyrics, and just give a little context to it. So I hope you liked it, and please subscribe, and please stream the song Take the Leap, or any of my songs for that matter, if you are interested. Love you guys, stay leveling up, stay gaining experience, and I will see you again. Peace.